Now, what you have to feel, this is the Achilles tendon, the down one. Is it really feeling the ground and the center of the heel is really with the ground? Is it there? And your arches are active? Pay attention. Is it? Feel it, like you can lift the heel, press it down, lift the heel, press it down. And toes are open. And from the side of body, if you want, you can take the support of the ground, shoulder blade down and in, and lift it here. So this pose has to maintain. If somebody is not able to maintain this and they are too tight, you can let them sit on the chair. Alright, now the first thing is toe bending. So squeeze your toe, release your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Is everybody able to see my toes or not from there? Otherwise you can come closer to here. You can come up here also. So make sure you are able to see my toes here. Now another one was alternative toe bending. Big toe up, small toes down. Big toe up, small toes down. If it is not happening, don't worry, it takes time. Now big toe down, small toes up. 1, 2, moving it up and down. Big toe up, big toe down. 4, 5, 6. Just try it. If it is not happening, it's okay. Slowly, slowly body move. It takes time for the body to recognize these movements. 10. Alright? Now feel your ankles, and your ankles are moving. Ankle bending. Point the toes, flex the toes. 1. Do it 10 times. But same time, spine is elongate, shoulder blade down and in. And I'm finishing 10. Okay, take a breath. Now ankle rotation, right side. 1, 2, do it 10 times. Once you are finished, 10 opposite side. Move the ankles properly here. Alright, 10. Breathe. Now bend your right leg, hold the right knee, lengthen the spine upward here. Don't sink down. Hold the thigh, lift the heart up, shoulder down and in, and cycling. 1, 10 times. Good. Anybody knees hyperextending when they are doing this? Like can you use a block under the left knee? Because leg is going down, it's hyperextending. Now opposite side 10 times. Check your right leg, is it facing up? Very good. 10. Come down here. Relax. Take a breath. And now take the right leg and we are doing hip joint movement. 1. Elbow with the feet. Other elbow over the knee, inch of the finger. If it is not happening, you can hold like that. This is also fine. This is also fine. But look at me what I am doing. Elbow, elbow, but See, can you see my shoulders are rounding? Yes? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my sit bone onto the ground because somewhere I miss my sit bones there. And then shoulder in, heart up, so spine get elongation. Clear everyone? Spine get elongation here. Now move side to side. 1, 2, flex the toe, straighten the right leg. Yeah, you can hold like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay here, breathe. Now place the heel onto the inner thigh here. Just like that, wherever it is coming. If it is not happening, person feel too much, feet can be down on the ground also. And check the sit bone onto the ground. So bring your sit bone, center of the sit bone and elongate your spine here. Most important is that you should not crush your lower back. Now holding the feet here. I said the right leg thing. You are taking your left leg. No, yeah, right leg. So use everybody right leg. Use the right leg. But you have done this with the left leg, so go with the left leg. But remember, I did that so you remember which leg we have to use systematically. Hold it, lift the heart up, shoulder back and down. Good. Now inhale up, take the thigh up, exhale down without pushing. I'm not going to push to touch the ground, just wherever they are going, okay? Inhale, exhale, 2. Continue. Without forcing the knee. Spine elongates rather, you are leaning to the left side. Come to the center, sit bone. 8, 9, 10. Your knee still hyperextended, right? Yes, good. Are you feeling that hyperextension or not? No, it was hyperextended. So now both hands side, again elongate the spine. We work a lot on spine and shoulder down. That has to be aware. Now 10 times up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright? Now take the leg down slowly. Keep the spine long and relax the leg. Don't let your spine sink after that. No. Keep it lifted. You have to use your hand, If you feel like it is too much for you, you can lean back also, but spine will stay long. Alright, good. Can you feel the difference between the right leg and left leg? It will be there. Now opposite side. Your left. You are doing right. Have you done before left one? Okay. Now opposite side, same idea. Once you have taken this, then adjust your sit bones. So you feel that sit bones are centered and shoulder in, heart up, elongate the spine. And then move side to side. This toe will be flexed. Like if this is a wall, so I am standing on the wall. Good. Maybe shoulder down, heart up. Good. Good here. 9, 10. Same here. Heel into the inner thigh. I am adjusting my spine again. Holding the feet, holding the knee. 10 times. Wherever it is doing is okay. You don't need to force it. If it is too much, feet can be on the ground also. After 10 time, again elongate the spine, stay there. And moving. Alright, come back here. Good everyone. Now relax your legs side to side. Why this joint free series is designed? Because almost in our daily life we don't move our joint in all the directions. So when joint don't move in all the direction, they are not getting healthy. Now feet together. Now this is going to be butterfly, and how I would like your feet to be together. Look at me. First you bring your right feet closer, then you bring left feet closer, and then join and hold. And then lengthen the spine. Your spine should be again elongated this. Use a block, use a blanket, up to you. Now press the heel. Press the heel in the heel. Can you feel the opening in the inner groin when you press heel into heel? Then move up and down. It's okay, but you can hear me what I am saying. Don't worry. Okay now? Good. Alright, I can see all of you, so I know what you are doing. Move the hip joint there, inside. Actually, this one position is very therapeutic in yoga, especially for a woman to deal with menopause and menstrual kind of problem. And for the men, they awfully get, like when they get old, what they get? Prostate. This is very big help in that prostate kind of problem for a man. Just simply moving like that. Do you know why I am saying that for a woman and for a man is good? Because all problems are 80% of physical or psychological. Psychological. 80% problems are mind problems. And when emotion got suppressed here in this area, then they create menstrual trouble, and for men also that prostate. So emotions are the main reason of problems physical. We will talk about it. So this is the best way to release those tension around. Alright, okay. Come to cross leg position. As I told you, knee in line. And if cross leg position is not easy for someone, then you can take this Siddhasana position, this one. Just heel closer to the perineum or wherever feel comfortable, and other foot is forward. There. Yeah, you can take this. Good. Now hands are front. Finger movement. Okay, in this you are not doing this. Palms as they are on the wall. Like you are doing plank pose like that. And then move the finger. Good. Alright, stay here. Palm facing front like straight. And elbow and shoulder one line. Then wrist movement. Stay here, breathe. Thumb in, finger up, elbow closer, arm closer, wrist movement. First was wrist bending, this is wrist movement. 8, 9, 10. Everything is going 10 times inside. Properly move there. Don't hyperextend your elbow. Micro bend your elbow. Here. Wrist movement properly moving. Good. Alright, here we go. Palm facing up. As much as palms are facing the roof. Shoulder blade down harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay here, breathe. Elbow in line, closer, down and up. 1. Continue. Stay here, take a breath. Now opposite, up and down. 1. In yoga we call it anti-arthritis sequence also. People who go through arthritis, it's very good for them. Interlock your finger, stretch up, lengthen the spine. Then both hands down to the ground. Alright, good. Now look to the left, breathe. Look to the right, breathe. Sometimes you can move fast also, just left, right, up to you. Sometimes this can be also done. Moving the neck muscle side to side. Now, up and down. Alright. Now here you can do neck strengthening exercise also if you want. Touch the head with the right. With the right. Press the head into the hand and hand into the head. Check your neck muscle will work. Breathe. And come back. Take a breath. Opposite side. Press. Relax. Now both hands back and press the head into the hand backward. And breathe. Open the arms, open the armpits. Alright. Now bring the hand front and press the head into the hand again. Alright, here we go. Take the hand down. Now, cat and cow. So we have moved all the joints. Now we are moving our spinal joints here. So wrist and shoulder one line, knee and hip one line. Now pay attention to the lower back movement, especially everyone here. We are not going to do forcing the lower back, just this movement. Look at me. Very little movement. Clear everyone? Moving the pelvic but not pushing into the spine. So look at me again one more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. So you will see there is a very gentle movement, not forcing anything. So do it 10 times. After 10 times doing, you can sit back and relax. And how do you feel on your body right now? The joints are free. Can you feel the whole joints? We have worked. So you can feel that there is no stiffness around the joints now. So this is very good for that. Second is digestive sequence. Come here. Come here. Do the digestive sequence first. I am teaching them, so I will check them out. Lie down on your back. And again, lying down on the back, check your pelvic. Are you in Tadasana? Is there is a natural curve still on your spine? Hello? You can check everyone pelvic. You lie down, so you will do it, they will look at you. Yeah, you can. Adjust your pelvic, take the feet. If you are comfortable, you can take them together right now. If you are not comfortable, feet can be hip level gap also. But check your pelvic first here. You should not feel any pressure on the lower back. Okay, hold the mat, externally rotate the shoulder and keep holding the mat right now here. Shoulder down and in. Feet together or apart. If there is any back pain or you feel not comfortable, feet can be apart. Now flex the toes. Flex the toes. So feel the arches. Feel your arches. Now we are going one leg up, one leg raise. So inhale, right leg up, exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, left leg down. Continue like that. 1, 2. So both sides one time is 1 proper. Yeah, you can put your hand. If any back pain, put your hand under your back. Do it 10 times. 10 times means both legs 20 times. And not forcing the sacrum. Wherever you go easily without forcing, no push. That's okay. No extra to push the leg up. Wherever your leg is going easy, that's it. Hold the mat, hold the mat, externally rotating the shoulder. So your shoulder will go down and in with the help of the mat. Rebecca, use the shoulder, externally rotate. That's fine. Then the curve will be there in the lower back. Alright, done everyone? Good, rest for a while, take a breath. Again, lower back pain, you can use the hand under the buttocks if the curve is too much there. Now use one thing and then we will see it is comfortable for you or not. Take the both hands up, hook the thumb into the thumb. Hook your thumb into the thumb and lengthen the side of the body onto the ground. Yes, lengthen the side of the body. Feet together. Check your lower back. Is it still comfortable? Or you feel any too much gap there? Now flex the toe, use your quads to lift up, feet together. One more feet together. Again, you can come forward a little. Now, both legs up, yes. Now with the exhalation, legs will be up, inhalation, legs will be down. So do it 10 times. And if you feel any pressure on the lower back, don't do that. You feel the pressure? Then put the hands on the buttocks. If pressure on the back, hands on the buttocks. Do it 10 times. You will really feel your core muscle, which is the main transverse abdominal is working. Check the lower back. I think she needs hands on the buttocks. Can you feel below the navel area is working? Yeah. Good. Let it work. That has been really lazy in the humans. Hardly has been worked much. Transverse abdominal. 10 times. Stretch the arm. Here, stretch the arm so side of the body will be elongate. Side of the body has to elongate. Okay, if you're done, you can bend your knee, roll your back side to side a little, relax your back. Now slowly come down. Huh? Control your core. Feel your core muscle, control it. Good. Core is working, let it go. If you feel your lower back, it means you have gone somewhere wrong. Lower back means your spinal cord. If you feel the side muscles, they are okay, they are part of core. Alright, another one. Take the right leg up. People who feel back pain, hand under the buttocks, who don't feel back pain, use the mat, externally rotate the shoulder again here. Okay, now from here, right leg up, point the toe, flex the left toe, point the right toe, and external rotation right side 10 rounds. Small or big is your choice, but you should not feel any tension on the back. Making a zero, big zero or small zero up to you. If you are done, take the left leg up and left side 10 round. Not inside, external rotation, outside. External rotation, outside 10 round. Check you are not forcing your lower back to do it, only hip joint is moving. You don't push your pelvic up or lower back up, only hip joint moving. External rotation. If you feel any tension, you can roll your back side to side. Okay, who are done, right leg up again. Now fix the left leg, your left quad. Do you feel your left thigh muscle is active?
Yeah.
Then right leg inward rotation, inside, 10 rounds. Point the toe clearly, no need to flex the toe here. We work on hamstring here. Take a big round, girl, where you are not rounded. You are not moving from hip joint, you are moving from your knee. Hip joint means this joint has to move. Please look at everyone for a moment here. You also come up and do how you are doing. This is not the joint moving. We want to make the joint move. So this here completely, you feel this joint is moving, okay? Please feel the joint movement. This is the easiest way to move the joint. Come on everyone. Feel that joint now. You have to make it kind of a big round, so feel the joint is moving. Otherwise you don't feel that.
Because you said up to you small or big, so people.
But not so small. You're getting lazy. Not big, not small, middle round. Alright, good everyone. Now is better. Now who are done, fix the right thigh down and left leg inward. You are moving outside right now, Nidhi. Make sure inward rotation I am talking.
Actually, I have done more. I have done already more.
You done already? All side? Okay, then rest. Lot of things going to happen. Don't exert yourself. Okay, if you feel again a little tired on the back muscle and core, you can roll your back side to side. Massage your back. Good. Good. Take a breath from the diaphragm if you have done this one. Just one breath. And both legs up. Now stay here, feel your core muscles, and if you have lower back pain, hand under the buttocks, otherwise use the mat, externally rotate the shoulder. And right side, medium size, 10 rounds. Good. Here you can flex the toes a little, gentle flexion. If you are done 10, again roll your back side to side, massage your back if you can get tired with this. Move from the joint and then the toe will go up. Now both legs up again and left side 10 rounds. Now you know why we call it digestive sequence. It forces your intestine, smaller intestine, larger intestine, your stomach, your liver, your gallbladder. We are actually working on them. Muscles are working, but that's not the target of these sequences. The organs inside. You can roll your back again side to side if you want. Cycling. 1 minute. Start. Proper cycling as you are moving the legs straighter and bend. And your knee will stay closer, not outside. Your knee, second toe, center of the thigh, one line, Tadasana legs. Some of you are moving the knee outside. Good. Feel your quads moving. One leg straight, Mary. Straighten one leg when you do this. Good. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. I forgot the timing. Alright, stop. Breathe. Okay, just beat your thigh a little bit like that. Now wind release position. Hold the right leg. Interlock the finger over the right knee. Straighten the left leg. And hold here and breathe. Now this pose called Pavan Muktasana. One of the best pose. Pavan means gas, wind. Mukta means release. So release the gas pose. But it's very good for digestion, the best. Now opposite side. This is one of the best poses to work on that gastric kind of problems. Alright, now movement. Now straighten the left, hold the right. And then change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Keep the heel up a little. 15, 16. Opposite leg a little up in the air. 17, 18, 19. Opposite leg up in the air. The down leg up. Nidhi, the down leg, lift it up 30 degree. Down leg. Take this leg and keep it up. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Do you feel core or back muscles? Core. It's good. Breathe in the core. Now rocking and rolling. Bend your knee. Rock your body side to side. Side to side, interlock the finger over the knee. And side to side, massage the back. Now rolling up and down. 5 times at least minimum. Roll up and down, feel your back is getting massaged. Yes. Very good, everyone. And lie down on your back. Okay, now we are going to do the sleeping abdominal pose there. So bend right leg. Bring the feet on the right thigh, left thigh, palm facing the ground, and twist. And look to the right, just stay there. As much as you can go down easily, that's it. Breathe. So I'm just staying there for 3 breaths. Alright, slowly come back, opposite side. Alright, slowly come back. 3 breaths. Now knee bend. Bring the both knee up towards the chest. Palm facing the ground. Now bring the knee towards the shoulder and take it right down. Towards the shoulder and right down. Now take it shoulder towards left. Left side. No. Same legs to the left. Now right. And touch and go to left. Keep moving. Keep moving. At least 5 times. Mean both sides is 1. So 5 times means 10 times. Alright, good. Check your breath. Breathe from that one now. Now slowly both legs up at least 45-degree angle. Yeah, 45 here. Straighten the leg. I am giving you boat pose in a different way. Both way can be done. Take it 90 first. And both hands up. Try to touch the toes. Stay here. This can be used as a basic. Lift the heart up. Try to touch the toes as much as easy. Yes, stay here. Stay there. Up. Hold here. Hold here. Breathe. Hold here. Keep holding. Ten. 9. Stay there. 8. 7. 6. 5. Good. You can roll your back side to side, massage it. This is very basic sequences of yoga, beginner. But you can see how they prepare the body, how they work on the body. According to yogic understanding, if the joints are stiff, digestion is wrong, and low energy is there, you cannot really participate in the posture. So these are the beginner sequence also, but therapeutic sequence also. Alright, roll up slowly and come up to the sitting position. Dandasana. And take the feet apart, at least 2 feet gap between the legs. So the first one is pulling the rope. Check your spine is elongate. Both hands front of you, like you are holding a rope. Spine straight. Elongation of the spine must be there. Then you use a block. Your buttock energy is going down, so it is not lifting up. So better use a block. You also use a block. It's a yeah.
Too much gap. Reduce the gap. Too much gap.
Yeah, so like closer, more closer. Just 2 feet. That's it. Okay, now high blood pressure, they don't use the breath, otherwise we will use the breath. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale down. Like that. Try it 10 times. Through the nose. If your brain is getting tense, it means breath is getting wrong. No pressure on the brain. Chin down a little. Count 1 time. Alright, I assume 10. Breathe. Now feet apart, as much as easy, comfortable, but you can at least touch your toes. More apart, at least 3 to 3.5 feet gap. Spine straight, dynamic spinal twist. So bring your left hand to the right side, but keep your spine long. You touch your toes, doesn't matter. You touch or don't touch your toes doesn't matter, but your upper spine should not round. Just a moment. What I am saying to you, all of you, when you do there, what we want, like as she is going down, we can see the round is happening here. We don't want that. We want to move just here with the straight spine. So your hand touch or not touch doesn't matter, but we want the waist to move. Are you moving from shoulder or moving from waist? Check it. From here you are moving. And your sit bone should not come up. So your sit bone is coming up. Your sit bone has to fix both. Okay, stay here. Stop for a while. Hold here. Look at that. What is happening? Then just move from the shoulder. Okay. Just move. Yeah. Hands carried. Just move upper vertical. Okay. This. So this is only shoulder moving. Once it is fixed here, move from the waist now. Here. So this area should move. Okay. Then opposite side, waist should move. Clear everyone? Now move the waist. Come on everyone. 10 times. Both side is half of 1. And both sit bones stay onto the ground. Okay, the criteria is your shoulder moving first or waist moving first. Shoulder should move later, waist move first. So break the knots here in the lumbosacral region. You can take your leg closer a little bit. It's too far away. Yeah. No need to open too much. At least 3.5 feet is good enough. Flex the toe radha. Toes facing up. Tadasana leg. No hyperextension, micro bend. Okay, done that. Good. Stay there. Straighten the spine. Use your quads to lift you up. Interlock your fingers. Alright, rolling here, both hands forward, not like that. Lengthen the spine and here. And then, what do you call it? Yes. Churning the mill. Take the block. Yes. 10 times left side, 10 times right side. Keep your spine elongate, move from the waist. Move from the waist. It seems like yogi saw whatever they turn it into exercise. Indian women do this a lot long time back when they are making the wheat for the family. Like pulling the rope. These are very earthly exercise. Change other side here by yourself. I'm asking you to count, guys. You count by yourself. Straight arms moving, straight arms. Don't bend the elbows. If you are done, you can take your feet together. Rowing the boat. Both hands up. Lengthen the side of body. Inhale. Exhale forward as much as you can go. Like rafting. 10 times. Everyone. Okay, if you're done, take a breath and squat position. If you're not able to sit squat, use a block under the feet. You can take the heels on the blocks. Check, is it easy for you if your heels are up? Not at all? Okay, then it's okay. I will find another way for you. If you feel it's too much, you can lift the heel and use block under the heel. Both hands up. Inhale. Exhale. 10 times. When you are breathing, do you feel your head a lot or you feel your chest a lot? Tell me. You feel your chest reason or you feel your face reason? It means it's not happening right. Look at me here. When you do this, listen to the voice. It's coming from the lungs area. So there is no much pressure here. Now listen. Now it's all here. We don't want here. Listen again, the sound of the lungs. Clear everyone? Make the sound of the lungs, not the sound of the brain. Try. Not throat even. Anybody feel throat? Now after that, different wind release. Hold the feet. Gentle inhale, gentle exhale. Keep the knee micro bend, stomach with the thighs. Again sit down, inhale. If anybody feel dizzy, stop. Exhale, 2. Do it 10 times, 8 times more. Slowly, easily. Exhale up. Inhale, sit. Exhale, up. You feel dizzy? You feel pain there. Give 2 blocks under the heel. Tell me, do you feel pain then in sitting? No need to hold that. Just try, come up and tell me, do you feel now pain? Okay, for not, no need to do that, stop. You no need to do that, no need to do this. Yeah, no need to do, stop it. Okay, for the next one, the throw walking, how you are doing this? Oh yeah, salutation pose, we forward that, come on everyone. Forward, center, up. Up also there, lift up. Up, center, forward. Salutation pose. Center, up. Center, forward. Center, up. You don't do it. Don't do it then. Stop it. You just sit, relax in this. No need to do it. Give a block under the knee. Alright. So the next one is throw walk. You have given them this one. You forward you back or Okay, so this one then. But if knee pain, you don't need to do this one. So do it here, simple. Just 5 times is good enough right now. It's not good for me. If knee pain is there, you can just skip it. The last 1, 2, 3 exercises, if there is knee pain, you can skip them. It's not for them then. Alright, so these are the 3 sequences. Why all feel tortured? Everyone is like, oh my god. Okay. Okay, for a while do Shavasana, relax.
Yes. Pause stop. Stop. Pause.
Okay, we are going for few breathing techniques right now. We have learned Kapalabhati. We will check that. And another. So please come closer, everyone. Everybody come closer here. So you can sit closer. So at least you can see me what I am doing. That day we learned Kapalabhati. Is everyone okay?